A stabbing frenzy at a mosque claims the life of an elderly worshipper. A notorious child killer sentenced over the murder of a Melbourne schoolgirl. 2 lives lost in a fiery smash on a notorious stretch of road. Plus, Qantas hits turbulence with Avalon's future under a cloud. And a cocaine confession as Nigella Lawson takes the stand.
Live from Melbourne, this is 7 News with Jennifer Keyte.
Good evening. A man in his 70s has been killed and 2 others have been badly injured in a frenzied stabbing outside a mosque at Dallas in Melbourne's north. Shocked worshippers, many of them elderly, fled, fearing for their lives, when a crazed young man attacked. Brendan Roberts filed this report.
Omer Alisal was a much-loved grandfather and a respected member of the Broadmeadows Mosque, where his life was cruelly taken by a troubled man this morning. That man, a 22-year-old, arrived at the King Street.
Some new fans in the process.
He was including everyone. Like, we've got a basketball ring, so he was playing with my little brothers. He was just a really good guy.
Christy Cooper, 7 News.
And still ahead in 7 News, why you need to act quickly to get your Christmas gifts online. Plus, hundreds of fines withdrawn after a PSO bungle. And a toddler's run-in with America's first dog. Hundreds of fines handed out by protective services officers will be withdrawn after it was discovered they didn't have the authority to issue them. Police say the mistake was due to a misinterpretation of the rules and only affects about 2% of the infringements that have been given out.
The actual infringements that the PSOs issued were predominantly for the offences of no helmets on bicycles, unregistered motor vehicles, and disobeying traffic control signs.
Anyone who was incorrectly fined will be sent a letter in the mail. Well, with Christmas less than 3 weeks away, today is the shopping cut-off for many online retailers. But the rush to buy online has prompted a warning from the nation's consumer watchdog. Seven's finance expert Scott Pape explains.
No fears about bricks and mortar stores around here this morning. The mood was buoyant at the opening
before child and dog kissed and made up. Good to see. Time for sport now with Tim.
Thanks, Jen. Hello, everyone. Coming up after the break, the second test on a knife edge as the Aussie batsmen throw away a dominant start. Confusion reigns as the James Hird pay debacle rolls on. And Super Suarez bags 4 of the best. Hello again. George Bailey and Michael Clarke have rebuilt Australia's innings after a middle-order slump wasted a strong start in the second test. Chris Rogers and Shane Watson made half-centuries before a mini collapse just before tea. Nathan Templeton has the highlights.
The Adelaide Oval had a new look, but day one started in familiar fashion, with Clarke winning the toss again. He chose to bat, and while Anderson had Rogers in attack.
For a good cause, raising money for the Salvation Army, and King Kong's no Justin Bieber, but apparently he had the crowd in the palm of his hand, Jen.
Very good, thank you, Tim. Now checking Wednesday Lotto, and the numbers you need are 42, 45, 17, 6, 3 and 35, supplementaries 12 and 34. Giaan's next with the weather, and Giaan, is it warming up anytime soon?
Well, Jen, summer took a holiday today, but it will be back in time for the weekend. I'll have all the details next. Good evening again. Quite a bit of rain has fallen over the state in the last 2 days, and it was certainly a windy, wet and cold day for Melbourne. We reached a top of 16.8 degrees just before 1 this afternoon, following an overnight low of 10.7. While at the moment, it's close to 13 degrees, but feels more like 4. On the satellite, where a trough with embedded thunderstorms is sending the cloud band all the way down for a possible late shower. 24 with a little rain Monday, showers Tuesday. But quite a nice weekend to look forward to first, Jen.
Sounds great. Thank you very much, Giaan. Now to a special investigation into our truck industry. After that horrific smash involving 2 trucks in Western Victoria, there are serious questions about safety following 5 deaths in the past 48 hours. James Thomas explains.
An impossible escape from a fatal inferno.